You want to know why people lie in their raps? I got you. Now, my name is Latta. I'm a rapper and music producer. Today we're going to be talking about something very important: why people lie in their raps. Alright, now before we go forward with this video, make sure you hit me with a like on this video, subscribe on the channel. Merry Christmas to all those that celebrate. You see I got the small tree here along with the microphone. If you'll just pause the video, zoom in, you can take a look there. But number one, they don't think the truth is interesting enough. Now, telling the truth in your music isn't just something that you roll out of bed and feel comfortable doing. Maybe they just work a job and live in a small town, or never really had a big social life. And they think to themselves, I mean, who would really want to hear what they go through? And you know, someone putting them real selves out there isn't for everybody. Now, I have a few of my favorite rappers where I feel like I know next to nothing about them. Now, some of that is by design. Some of it is because they haven't found a way to translate their story into their style. Number two, they may think they're living in a fantasy world. Now, some rappers are just in an alternate reality where they were the biggest dope dealer, where they're shooting folks left and right. They got this type of money. They got all these women. They got anything. You know what I'm getting at. Then there are some folks that are operating completely under the entire persona of somebody else. They could be being bankrolled to tell somebody's story, and you'll never even know it until, you know, they get caught for something. And you know, it's crazier than you think. And sometimes the lying just sounds good. It's almost like eating some food that you know isn't good for you, but your taste buds disagree. Number three, they are copying someone else's style. Now, this could be someone learning to rap. This could be someone too caught up in what they're influenced by, to where they consume the music in a way that makes what they write eerily similar. Now, if this is you, I offer this advice. You could fully make it as the second coming of whoever, or sounding just like somebody. But keep in mind, you are not your influences, no matter what happens. Think about what happens when somebody no longer influences you. What happens when the place that you pulled all that information and all that inspiration from changes or disappears? Then you'll be stuck. These are both things to be conscious of. Number four, they don't think anyone will find out, which in my estimation is just crazy, especially in, you know, it's damn near 2020. You know, the way social media is set up, your entire history is just a couple clicks away with photos that can undo an entire backstory and have you in these streets looking crazy. And that leads into my last point. Number five, they have made a conscious choice that being authentic has no value to them. Now, I ask you, what's the true value of keeping it real? Now, when I think about what staying true means to me, that's kind of a self thing. Now, it can be something that can be appealing, like, yo, he or she is so relatable. Sure, but when someone makes that choice that lying is the way, usually it's an external factor that's driving this. Someone wants to get paid. Someone wants to impress somebody so they'll like them more. Or potentially they're just trying to capture new fans that can buy into an image. Always remember, everybody has a different value system, and sometimes, you know, a few embellishments add to the story. This is entertainment after all. Now, just because somebody lies in their work, they aren't a terrible person. It doesn't even really make them a bad artist. However, they are never going to feel that feeling, that one inside them that lets them know that they could have made it as themselves. And it will always be a question like, could I have made it as me? Now, if you're a rapper and you're seeing this, I encourage you to try to be the real you. Be the best version of yourself. Go ahead and, you know, use your life as your inspiration, because there's plenty to rap about. But ultimately, the decision is up to you. Now, why do you think people lie in their raps? Let me know below. Make sure you like this video, hit me with a subscribe, and make sure you do not miss any of the videos we put on the channel. Once again, Merry Christmas. My name is Rich, and I'm up out of here. Peace.